Sophia.
To the right, please.
Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
All the way to the right? Yeah. There we go. Hey guys, on your right, look this way.
Just look over here for this way.
Right here. Vanessa.
Okay.
Can you guys look on your right?
Look on your right, please.
Gavin.
Just look over here.
On the right here.
Right here.
Sophia, Gavin.
TheGreenGirls.com.
It's such a lovely thing. You know, when I was growing up, it was all about Earth Day in April. But we're talking about Earth Month. We're really sort of pushing the envelope of being conscious consumers all the time, conscious citizens, global citizens. And it's very nice that, you know, a large brand that doesn't have to care does, and is really kind of leading the way and setting an example. It's a nice thing to celebrate. I have a few, really. To continue taking military-length showers is a big one. I've completely cut out plastic, and that's a big thing for me. Just yesterday I was taking all of these plastic bottles from a friend of mine's apartment because they didn't have a place to put them in recycling, and I was like, I got it, I'll walk home with them, I'll recycle them when I get home. It's really being conscious. You know, it takes 17 million barrels of oil a year to make the number of plastic bottles that we use in this country. So why are we using that? Buy a water bottle, buy a steel canteen, whatever it may be. And that one change that's really quite easy to make has a huge, huge impact. Everybody's got beauty products they love depending on skin type or, you know, where they live. Is it humid, is it dry, whatever. But I will urge women, sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. 9 years, you know, it was very emotional. We finished filming in November, so it's been interesting because we went through it. It was kind of nice, I think. We got to go through it just as a cast and crew in a very personal sense. So we sort of got to keep it, and it was ours then, which I think was lovely for all of us. But it's definitely an interesting thing now as this sort of country is going through it. Seeing what it is for all of our viewers, we're sort of getting swept up in it again, and then what happens, especially for, you know, people like me who are online and active on Twitter, I see where other countries are in the progression of season 9. So everyone's sort of hitting it at different points, but I think that the really nice thing that's happening is everyone's really feeling the love and feeling a really wonderful sense of nostalgia. Yeah, certainly. I've been directing on the show for 3 years now, and I've loved every minute of it, and it's definitely something that I want to continue. You know, I'm really fortunate to have a lot of friends who are incredibly talented musicians, so I think for a little while I'll direct some videos and sort of focus in that space, and we'll see. We had Gavin back on the show for the finale, and his performance was so epic. It was so emotional, you know, those first few notes, you know that you're coming into Tree Hill when they hit, and it was really wonderful for all of us to have him there. Felt like we wrapped it up in a nice bow.
TheGreenGirls.com.